you said a few things there, and that was about always looking to, if there's a better way, let's do it better. And very specifically, what you're doing with your own team, but also, again, as the director of Region 7 or director of training here in Region 7, you're doing those things there too.
Yeah.
And that might sound redundant, but the point of that is I don't think that's very common, at least in what I hear when I kind of the feedback I get, and whether that's through social media or sort of in person. That is not the way the majority of the institution sort of works, at least not people at you that have as much time on as you have.
Yeah.
They are not trying to do that. They are trying to not get in trouble, right? Let's meet some metrics that are important to whoever my boss is, whether that's the mayor, the city council, or maybe the public.
Yeah.
And let's play this safe, and let's make sure everything is canned, in terms of response, and making sure that we are basically hitting these key points so that we don't stir up too much. Yeah. That's the actual opposite of what I've seen you doing. It's like, what can we do to bring stuff in to stir the pot, to see what kind of rises to the top, and what can we take away from that, and then do it better next time, including the conference, which we're going to talk about, but also the training that I saw happening this week across the board. I find that different, and that's one of the reasons I want to have you on the show so bad.
Well, I appreciate it.
Is to share that, because I think there's a lot of folks out there, that are in that profession that maybe lost a little hope that actually exists. Like, my leadership this, my leadership that. It's a little different here.
Yeah. No, and obviously guys are probably listening there on my team like, man, he can be this, or he can be, you're right. There's some things that I still try to work on, or I still try to improve. But what you're referring to is, I do look at it as, hey, I'm the oldest guy, I'm this guy, but I also try to relate to what the younger guys are doing. I try to look at what the mid-level guys are doing. What are they like in training? What's the industry doing? Not because we want to switch because this training company on Instagram is doing it, but what are legit guys that I respect? What are they doing? How are they training? How are professional shooters training? And I've really taken that on and go, okay, I want this. Come in here and bring it to this. Come in here and do this. Because at the end of the day, TTPOA doesn't go, hey, we're doing it this way, and this is the TTPOA way. We bring in all kinds of people, and at the end of the day, you as the end user, you get to choose what you like, what you don't like. And from what I've experienced, the people that we're bringing in, there's a lot of positive feedback, and it's changing the culture from what I've seen. And when it comes to, especially in the shooting culture, because of who we're bringing in. And the guys that we're bringing in, it's not just, hey, we're going to teach you how to shoot competitions, even though that's what they do, but it's combining all that to go, hey, I understand what you do as the end user in your police world. I'm taking this as my shooting world. I'm just going to give you that at the end of the day, shooting to shooting. And guys, the light bulbs are coming on for guys. And that's a really fun thing to see, because I'm in a text thread with a lot of other guys across the country that are cops that love to shoot, and they're in the SWAT community or they're in the law enforcement community, whether they're the range guy or whatever the capacity they are. And we're passionate about that. There's conversations going on all the time. Sometimes I can't even get to it because I'm like, damn, I'm 15 back below. Now I'm 30 behind and stuff. But there is challenging guys on there. And to me, that motivates me. And I think that's what you need. Like, I'm always being pushed. I'm competitive, but I'm not so competitive where I can't go, hey, what are you doing? Let me humble myself to ask you, how are you getting this success? Because at the end of the day, as an instructor, that's the end game, is how are we making these people successful? You do it better than me. Tell me how you're doing it better than me, because I'm teaching the same stuff, but man, you're relating to these guys better. I think like one of the questions you asked me today on the CQB stuff, that's been an overwhelming theme people ask. But then when I ask you, did I explain it right? And you come back and you tell me what other people said in your class or in the other students. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I am relating to that. I just don't know it because I don't get the feedback. Like now, we've been debriefing every night about this class. What have I told you? Man, you be brutally honest with me, because how do I make it better? How do I understand, especially from a civilian side? So I think if you start combining all that, that's kind of how my brain works. I'm very critical of myself, I'm very critical of the other guys on my team, but I'm way harder on me than I'm ever on someone else, even though people are like, bullshit, you aren't. But that's who I am. I will dwell on things for a while because it drives me crazy. So that's, in a nutshell, that's kind of who I am and why I want it. I'm very passionate about the training. Like, to me, it starts there. We have to build these foundation skills and then start stacking other stuff on top of it. But as long as our foundation is solid, man, we could add these other things to make a better guy. I mean, because what I love is now, like, we've gotten guys like you in the fitness industry that are coming in. We got the mental health people. Like, to me, man, there's so many things that we can grab, because at the end of the day, man, a cop has so many functions to do, because yes, we're a tactical police officer association, but we're for anybody in law enforcement. I don't care. You're the SRO, you're the PIO, or whatever. We can train you somehow, some way, in some facet. So.